Today we're going to be taking out this. We're going to be taking off the resonator right there, and right next to it is I'm not even too sure. So let me show you guys the products that I bought. It's just 4 products. Oh, these are my slides. So we got some pipe cutters to cut this pipe. You guys can find this for about $30–40 on Amazon, but guess what? These have free returns. So just use them, return them. I got an exhaust pipe. I think they sent it to me used because it looks like someone tried ripping off all this right here. This was like 10 bucks. I don't know, I'll put the link in the description, but this was about 10 bucks. This is a 2.25 inch steel pipe. This is what we're gonna be replacing with the resonator. And then we got our Permatex muffler and tailpipe sealer, just in case, and some clamps. This is what we're gonna use. Easy. Should be an easy job. And if you guys are trying to do this at home, make sure you guys get your car jacked up first. I have mine on a set of ramps, Rhino ramps, and then I have the jack, a heavy duty Daytona low profile jack on the center of the frame. Basically, I just wanted the ramp to get it a little bit up, and then this jack brought it like another inch or 2 up, but it's not off the wheels. So if anything were to go wrong, it would probably just like go down a little bit, just a couple of inches where I could still fit under here. Some people like to put their tire under as well, but I don't want to do that.
Yeah.
All right, ready? All right, nice. Oh. All right.
All right, baby.
Look at that resonator out. All right, hold on. If you guys look right here, you will notice that there's a mount right here for the exhaust. This is basically what carries the exhaust up. So I had to cut in between there and there, which kind of sucked. It made it a little difficult, so I actually had to go borrow one of these saws. It's one of these. It's a Ryobi. They all use the same battery. About 70 bucks. And then here's that other cut right there. And then right here is where we're gonna be putting the pipe, a straight pipe. To fit under there, I had to put these 2 giant Pro Lift jack lafts plus this Daytona jack. I had to lift it pretty high. So as you guys can see, the wheel is off the ground. It's off the ground over there. It is almost off the ground here. I have an extra jack over there to keep it from tilting too much this way. So it's helping it stay balanced. So we got our rams. This one's not even touching the frame. That's just in case this falls. These 2 are touching the frame. So safety first, guys. Now all we got to do is measure how long this pipe needs to be, and then we'll squeeze it right underneath. So you guys can't see this pipe right here on that side, but this is gonna be about, let's see how many inches, about 19¼ looks just right. Okay, so 19 inches and a quarter. All right, so now these are cut. This one is cut to 19¼ inches. The cut didn't come out straight because for some reason this is bent. So make sure you guys are using a good blade. It just curved in the middle of cutting it. So now I put the clamps at the end, and these are gonna go into the car, and then we're gonna tighten them down with a 15mm socket. Oh, wrong one. There we go, 15 mil. I know I got this. I'm only gonna use this if there's any exhaust leaks, so we're gonna start the car and see if there's any air coming out. To be honest, I'm not sure if people use like a machine to detect, or if they just like put their hand and kind of feel for it, but that's what I'm gonna do. I'm just gonna put my hand, feel for any air that might be coming out of here. And if it does, then all you gotta do is put some water and then put some of this, and it should help tighten any leaks. By the way, something I wanted to note, you guys can get a 3-inch pipe. This is 2.25. You can go up to 2.5 or even a 3-inch. The only reason why I wouldn't use a 3-inch exhaust pipe, I'm gonna stick to a 2.25 because I heard for cars that are not very fast at the high end, like cars that aren't turboed, maybe cars that, you know, don't pull more than 300–400 horsepower, then 3 inches might actually hurt it more than help it, only because I heard that 2.25 helps at the low end, which is what my car is all about. I like low end, I like right off the line. So you guys can do some research into that. I just saw all that information on the Mazda forums. I decided to go with 2.25. All right guys, so we have bad news. Unfortunately, this right here is a 2.25 inch pipe, This is a 2.25 inch connector, and this turns out it's a 2 inch, so we are 0.25 off. So I thought, well, maybe we could try it anyways, but nah, it doesn't really tighten. Look, there's a lot of hang left over, a lot of exhaust is gonna come out. But because we have that on anyways, let's see what it sounds like. It's not supposed to sound good, all right? But here, can you record? Can you record?
That sounds way better. What the heck?
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, wow, back up. Oh, you can hear a drum, you can hear a growl, baby.
Try a little bit. Just a little bit.
So by the way, guys, this is the Resonator. As you guys can see, this right here is where the saw started to bend. Almost wasn't a straight cut, but I decided to just try again and cut it straight. Alright guys, so it is the next day and we finished the Resonator delete. I spent all day doing it because some stuff went wrong. So I ended up buying these from Amazon yesterday and they shipped really fast within a day. These are the Speedwow 2.0 hose exhaust clamps right here. This pipe right here is a 2.0 inch, and this right here, I just went to my to a muffler shop that was near me. You guys can do that too. Call a muffler shop that is near you guys, and they'll be able to cut you guys a piece to the perfect shape, length, and then they'll give you a price for it. Call around, compare. I got this for 20 bucks. They cut it down to 20 inches. Although I needed 19 and a quarter, it still kind of fit. I was able to squeeze it in there, and I was able to use these clamps to just hold it on. And I started it up and it sounds super good. There is a little bit of water leaking, as you guys can see, but that's okay because that's why we got the muffler sealant that we're gonna try that right now. But I'm gonna show you guys how this sounds. All right, guys. So here is the before. A little harder. Nice. So it's really deep, but it's got no pop. But I think when we take off the Resonator, it'll give it a pop. Let's see how loud this thing is at a lower RPMs, and I'm gonna switch this thing into gear. Actually, it's a lot louder in gear. Wow, this thing is loud. Okay. Wow. Oh, there it is, there it is.
Do it, do it.
Too much fun, a little too much fun.
We got the firefighter.
I know, right?
We got another. Oh shit! Got another firefighter right there.
Wow. Thank God there's no cops. Jeez,
Oh,
that would have been bad for me.
That was wow. That felt like a video
Wow, that
game.
was loud.
Man.
All right. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed that. That was a lot of fun for me. I hope the angle was good. But so if you guys are gonna get, you know, a 2.25 inch, because let's say that's your guys' car's exhaust size, then cut this off, because if you guys are going to use clamps, the clamps are going to give you guys trouble if you try putting like a 2.25 inch clamp on, you know, one that is outer diameter and then a different side that is going to be inner diameter. It's just going to give you guys problem. It's going to leak a little bit. Just find one that's perfectly straight. Also, if you guys don't know whether you have a 2.0 inch pipe or a 2.25 inch. It's really hard to tell. What I would recommend you guys doing is I would buy one of these clamps, a 2.0 inch clamp or a 2.25 inch clamp or 2.5, whichever, any of them from Amazon. Make sure it says free returns, and then wrap it around your old exhaust pipe. If it's got a really tight seal, like right there, then it fits, and that's how you know that would be a good one for you. That's what I did. I ordered these ones and a 2.25, and I'm so happy that I ordered these things, because if I didn't have them today, I wouldn't have been able to clamp these on. So trial and error, guys, trial and error. So we painted the wheels black, like a gloss black. They're really dirty right now. And then I removed the entire tint from the car too, because we're gonna give it a 5% tint. When I first got my car tinted, people were like, oh, it's illegal, you're gonna get in a lot of trouble. So I only got like freaking 50% here, and then like a 35% in the front. I didn't really like that tint, so I just removed it. All I did was I used a heat gun, heated it up, and then I used some alcohol to take off all the glue, and honestly it didn't take that long at all. And then I clay barred it, so the windows are super see-through and clear right now. This is all my products for something I have not even shown on my Instagram or really anywhere at all. Ooh, it's a whole setup back there. I will be talking about what's going on here more later on, somewhere else, maybe on my Instagram. This car sounds so much faster than it really is, and I love that. Anyways, so I always tell you guys, don't waste money on things that's not gonna make you money back. This is one of those things. This costed me about $20 for the exhaust pipe, $16 for the exhaust clamps. So how much is that? $36, about maybe under 40. A little under $40 for a huge improvement, and something that I really love, and something that really makes me happy. Is completely fine, completely worth it. It's just 40 bucks for yourself, and that's perfectly fine. I think with quarantine, we're all struggling a little bit. No one's able to go out, no one's able to do something fun. It's been kind of boring. So we're gonna black out all these windows. I am going to paint the roof because of all the sun damage. Look at that sun damage right there. So we're gonna paint the roof black. This side skirt is perfectly fine, in good condition. It's still pretty shiny too. You guys can see reflections. But this side skirt on the other side has a bunch of damage because when I was first learning how to drive, I don't even know, I hit a curb or something. The only way I can fix this is to get a new one and then paint it metallic silver, which is very difficult to do and expensive. Or I can put some Bondo, sand it down, smooth it out, and paint them black. So I'm thinking about doing this side black and then the other side black. That's actually why I painted the wheels black, because I thought if this is black right here, it would kind of look weird if those were still silver. So I think black, going into black a little bit all the way down to black, and the roof being black, I feel like it would give it a really nice accent. Right here, there's some sun damage. I'm telling you guys, I did not know much about cars. No one taught me. I did not bother to look into it, to take care of it. But some wax would have protected this from happening. And above here, there's some paint damage. So I'm thinking about doing this black so it matches the roof, but I don't know how it's gonna look. I don't know if I want this right here to be black. So maybe I'll do just right here, all this black, and then all this not black. I don't know. And then I'm thinking about painting this right here black, just this. So not here below, but just this up would be black all the way around. I don't know. I think it'll kind of like blend in with the mirror. It'll kind of look like part of the mirror maybe. I don't know. I'm gonna restore this headlight because these are like really shiny and this one's kind of faded. Restore these headlights. And I just met a guy who works at the Mazda at the dealer by me, and he said he can get me some parts for cheap. So I think he's gonna get me a new button, because look at this button. One of my old friends dropped her moped here and it scratched up the bumper. I asked her for some money, but she didn't give me none, but that's okay. I'm telling you guys, trying to get original color paint on a car is really difficult. It's just not something I want to deal with. All these things will not make the car any faster, but that's okay. I have different plans for under the hood that I will talk to you guys later. You guys can see this part also has a lot of damage right here. That's also when I was learning how to drive. But That's okay, because there is aftermarket bumpers for about 300 bucks, and I'm gonna paint it. I'm not gonna paint it. I'm actually gonna wrap the entire vehicle except all the parts I'm gonna paint black, like the roof. So I'm thinking about wrapping this matte gray to match our motorcycle. Maybe a blue, maybe a matte white. I honestly have no clue. I also got these scratches from some soccer players in high school, and that's perfectly fine because insurance gave me $1,400. So they basically gave me enough money to buy a new car by giving me this scratch. So thank you. $1,400. I paid $1,000 for this truck. So that means that means this scratch right here just paid for my truck. Wow. That is why it is beneficial to have a very low deductible. Take advantage of the system, you know? We all have insurance, we all pay. But unfortunately, nobody teaches us all these things about how to take advantage of all this. So I'm here to help you guys. Anyways, thanks guys so much for tuning in. I'm not gonna waste any more of your time. Have fun, watch some of my other videos. If you don't feel like it, that's okay. Go do your own thing. Stay positive during quarantine, get stuff done, and start your own business. That is very important to do during this quarantine, especially since there is a recession coming. That is top-notch advice that you guys should really take. Peace out. So you guys can go pick up a so go ahead and pick your guys up. So pick your guys' self up a saw that fits your needs. You can maybe do this. Maybe you could